Okay, what is happening? This is Minnesota Vikings man 28, and I promise I'll make this video the playoff scenario for the Vikings. So I just want to get right into it. The Vikings have to play the New England Patriots. They have to play the Seattle Seahawks on Monday Night Football, Dolphins, the Lions, and the Bears. So let's say if the Vikings win out, they make the playoffs. We know that. So um, let's just do this. In here, and that already have to include the Bears games. So let's say the Vikings win out. What games can the Bears lose? Probably not against the Giants. I think they're going to lose against the Rams. Um, Green Bay. I don't need anything about that. And then win against the Niners. Let's say they win against Green Bay. Vikings are still at the 3rd seed, and Bears are at the 5th seed. But most likely, I think, no, Bears are going to win. Which one is it? The Vikings, not the Bears. I think the Bears, this seems the most reasonable of their record, but most likely the Vikings are probably going to lose to New England, and the Bears are gonna. Let me see. Well, it's going to come down to Week 17, hopefully. Yeah, this seems about right. Except in this game, Green Bay and Chicago will also matter. So I think Chicago needs to drop 2 games before we get to Week 17 in order for this to be like a highlight matchup. So if Green Bay wins against Chicago, and so then Minnesota can afford to lose 1 game, Vikings are back in the 3rd seed. Now, the Dallas Cowboys, they are 7 and they were 5 right now after being the New Orleans Saints. Shockingly, let's see. Let me predict the rest. At home against the Eagles, that's a win. At the Colts, I don't know. Let me skip that. Cowboys win, and then Cowboys win. Okay, so now it's really going to depend on who wins. Cowboys and Colts. So Colts lose, Vikings would then be the 3rd seed, and then if Cowboys win, they would be a 3rd seed. I'm gonna give it to Colts just because I don't know. Well, Cowboys on the road. That's what it is. So yeah. So let's clear all this up for a minute, and let's go realistic Vikings scenario. So I'll say that would be realistic, but for the Bears, maybe not. Vikings probably lose to New England, and then maybe lose to Seattle. Who knows? No, that's not a loss. Sorry, that's a loss. And they win against the Dolphins, win against the Lions, and they always do it at home against the Bears. And then you have Seattle, gonna win against San Francisco, gonna win against San Francisco again, lose Kansas City, and beat Arizona. Then you also have the Carolina Panthers to watch out for. Carolina can beat Tampa. Carolina beat the Browns. Carolina loses Saints. Carolina beats Atlanta, and Carolina loses Saints. So that would put Vikings at the 6th seed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings drop against Patriots and the Seahawks, but I'm hoping that the Vikings beat the Seahawks so that just to get ahead of them. Yeah. So if you look at this, this is the current playoff standings right now. and this is just me simulating all this. So yeah, and I'll do. And there's something else I want to show. Well, I'll show it at the end. Something very funny. So let's clear all this. Okay. What else? What else can I do? How the Vikings probably would, if they lose to like very tough opponent, all the tough opponents. So let's say lose to New England, lose to Seattle, lose to the Bears, but win against the Dolphins and Lions. That puts them at 8-7-1. Probably not gonna be good to if you want to make the playoffs, and then all the other stuff, then they'll put them out. I don't think the Redskins are making the playoffs. I can check. We can check. Redskins, Eagles, Eagles. Redskins, Giants, Redskins probably. Redskins, Jaguars, Jaguars. Redskins, Titans, Titans. And then Redskins, Eagles. I'm going Eagles. Yeah. And we got the Eagles to be worrisome about because maybe lose to Dallas, maybe, and then lose to the Rams. Ooh. And yeah, let's go beat Houston. Who knows? Actually, no. Lose to Houston. I don't see it happening. I think the Eagles. I don't know. What would they be? 7-9. That's not good enough to make the playoffs at all. Yeah, I think it's really gonna be a battle between Carolina, Seattle, and then Minnesota for that wild card. And I hope the Vikings win the division, but if they don't, it's gonna be a battle between those three teams. So, and I think Dallas Cowboys now have pretty much, with that win against the Saints, have proven they are the best team in NFC East. Rams and Saints can go either way for first and second, but I think the Rams are going to get first. Just because they have a simpler schedule. And then I really don't care what happens in the AFC. So, I'm going to show you this right here. I spent a lot of time working on it for you Bay Area fans of the Oakland Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. If you both want to make the playoffs, here's how you do it. I'm going to show you right now. So a lot of these need to happen. Now, some of these, of course, not all of these need to happen, but like, for example, Vikings, Patriots, I can switch it up, and it really doesn't make a difference. So, but one important thing is Ravens and Falcons. That has to be a tie. I think there's one other tie that needs to happen. Eagles and Redskins, that also needs to happen. And then, of course, you need a lot of these teams to be doing. These teams to be doing good. Whoever's in the playoff picture right now, and just take out the 6th seed, pretty much. So that's how it would work. And then, it took a lot of work. I'm telling you, it took a lot of work. I really tried to eliminate these ties some way, somehow, some way, and it doesn't work any other way. You need ties in order for both these teams to make the playoffs. You can take out both ties for one of these teams to make the playoffs, but if you want both Bay teams to make the playoffs, this is how you're going to do it. I'll go slowly. So, week 13, if you can see all this, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So that's just my crazy playoff scenario. I don't know. And the Texans would have to be the first seed for whatever reason after you do all this. So yeah, that's pretty funny. So yeah, but if I want to make my playoff prediction, all I think is the Vikings are going to lose to the Patriots, and that's it. And they're going to beat the Bears. And then the Bears are going to lose to the Rams. Let me get week 13 first. Beat them. Beat the Packers. And beat the Niners. I think the Vikings will probably stick around that fifth seed. Let me just check Seattle first. Let me do theirs. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Being Arizona, and then we got Carolina, being Tampa. What do we got? What do we got? Where are they? Panthers. Did I lose the Panthers? Where are the Panthers? Oh, Panthers win. Panthers lose. Panthers win. And Panthers lose. So yeah, that's pretty much. And I'll do just to throw an additional Saints and Rams one. Rams win. It's got Rams won that one. Saints. Where are the Saints? Gonna beat the Buccaneers. Saints. Where's Rams? Gonna play the Eagles. I mean, that could go either way, but I think they're gonna beat the Eagles. And the Rams. Where did I already get? Oh, Rams are gonna win. And then Saints in the Dome are gonna win. Rams are going to win. So I think Rams are going 15-1, Saints 14-2, Bears 11-5, Cowboys. What do I got for the boys? Gonna win. I'll just say lose against the Colts. Why not? Beat the Bucks and beat the Giants. So I think they're going to go 10-6. I don't really think any other NFC East team is getting close to them. So this is my, the NFC side of things. I don't want to predict the AFC side of things because I really don't care. So this is my NFC playoff prediction, realistic prediction. So yeah, this has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skol.